What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Dustin here. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day and you're ready to get off some plays. I'm building out a slip right now. It's going to be a borderline slip. We don't have any promos. Promos at the very second for better, but I do kind of like where these props are sitting right now with the data we have. So I'm going to jump on this just a tad bit early. Lugo under 5Ks. 4.5. Let's go. Can I go Quinn Priester or Zach McKinstry? Quinn's got us a lot of data points. Good morning to everyone that is tuning in to the live stream. Welcome back in. Excited to be back live. Yesterday, our first day in a while where we just kind of crapped the bed, which is going to happen. It's going to happen every once in a while. Got to keep chugging along. Got to keep getting in the best possible value. And we will then again hit more 20x slips. Kind of how this works. Not every single slip is going to hit, but as you get in the best possible value, it's going to give you the best chance to be profitable over the long term. This is a long-term game. So yesterday's stream sucked. We know that. We got to move past it. We got to get in more value today. But that link is in the chat for anybody that wants to tail this better slip. No promos currently at the second on better, which is just weird. They've been taking a long time to get the promos going in the morning lately. Couple close ones yesterday. Unfortunately, one off here. We ended up not getting a single from Sanchez. And then also one off here where Paige Beckers ended up going off. So close, but no cigar. We'll look to hit some more today. It looks like, I'm assuming the better promos aren't going to be available to the afternoon live stream. Where's everybody at? Where's the chat at? How many people we got in here? Almost 30 on Twitch, 15 on YouTube. Good morning, Yoshi. Good morning. I feel like I gotta sneeze. I was right. I was right. I had that feeling. I got a feeling. Pop up for you after 1 p.m. Eastern. It used to be like 9:30. So maybe that's a new thing they got going on over there. Let's check the AI subgen real quick. See what we have. Ain't really nothing, huh? Nothing for prize picks at the moment, but we might be able to get off a underdog slip. Underdog slip, hang on. Two data points. We got Lucky, we got Kocho. Taco Tuesday, baby. Lucky will be taking under. Kajofo, no clue how to pronounce it, will be taking over. So that's 2. Falter, we could take under 5.5. Hits allowed. Herrera, we could take under. Runs, that's actually bumped. Lissa Thomas. Over 30.5. Let me see. Pitcher from the Angels missed by 0.5 last night. The Rangers couldn't get upset. To be honest, it was funny. Oh my god, I know. I seen that drop fly ball. That was insane. Jackie Young over 23.5. We're gonna need one more play though. That's gonna be like, has to be at least a little decent. Is there anything on the alt? Give us something. Soroka under 4.5 hits allowed. We're kind of already on him, but we're gonna have to go there, I think. $27.75x. All right, I'm sharing this link into the chat. Bang. All right, that link's in the chat for those of you that do want to tail that slip on Underdog. Not crazy value this morning, but we got a couple slips off so far. Plus money UD plays have not been hitting, he says. I'm pretty sure every single one of these, besides the one, Skylar Diggins, Tina Charles was that. Bassett was that, which did not hit. I'm not sure about these ones. I don't remember. I don't think so. Obviously, they are plus money. Obviously, they have a lesser chance to hit than something that's minus 160. But it's still value, right? If you're getting it at, let's see. If you're getting it at plus 107, DraftKings has it minus 115. Multiple of these books all have it, favored odds. Still good value, right? What's the 2 best picks on Underdog in your opinion? Well, to be honest with you, I wouldn't play any 2-man Underdog slip right now, but I mean the top 2 plays are these 2 right here. You have this off from the market, you have this off from the market. Oops, I clicked something. Jacked myself up. I don't know what I clicked. But they are still not worthy of a 2-man power. Sleeper, do we have anything? Sleeper promos. We think we still got this one, which I'm not going to use just yet. So I'll wait for the other sleeper promos to pop up. Fliff, anything on Fliff? Orioles money line. Cam Nori first set over. I mean, actually, I don't hate this. If I could two-man parlay or two-pick parlay this, I will, but only if I can get both in. Orioles minus 125. That's for the 12:35 game, and then Cam Nori. Let's see, set over 9.5 first set. That's what I'm running on Fliff. I'm not really a huge fan of this update. I liked seeing my plays up in the top left, but now they're down in the bottom, which is kind of annoying. All right, that's what I'm playing on Fliff. All right, what do you guys say? Desperate for football. What's good, bro? How do you go about deciding between all of these picks, and what's your percentage of hit rate, if you don't mind sharing? Bro, plus one plays. What's best two picks? What's good, bro? Okay, I got you. I'll explain a little bit more about that. What do you think about Logan Evans over 14.5 pitching outs? Ricky, what app are you looking for? And Josh, what app are you looking for Kelsey Plum? You have a risky 6-leg on UD right now. What does that mean? Oh, on Bovada? I'm not sure what the odds are over there. Yeah, it depends on what the odds are and where the market's at. Man, it really was nice whenever the better promos were live during this time, but we don't have it. That makes it tough. For the morning live streams. All right, hold on. We got a better play here. Or sorry, not a better play. A PrizePicks play. Carson Kelly under. Contreras under runs. Wilson Contreras over. Corbin under. Bregman under total bases. My boy Breggy. You gonna make me fade my boy Breggy? How dare you? I have Soroka less than 4.5 hits allowed when he's favored to go under. Wait. You meant to say when he's favored to go over. Yeah, the market, what the price. All right, so guys, whenever you're sports betting and you're trying to get in plays that give you an edge against the sports books, right? Or against whatever app you're betting on. If you can get something at plus 107 like we're getting now, when the market, like especially like a sharp sports book like DraftKings, has it at minus 115, minus 120, minus 115, these are both plus 100, still getting the best possible odds in the market. This means that really this play has a much better chance to hit than what plus 107 odds implies it does, right? These sports books are giving these a percentage chance to hit, right? So if the market agrees this should be about minus 112 based off the average odds of the entire sportsbook market that has lines for this, Underdog is very off in pricing this at plus 107 odds, right? The market agrees it has a better chance to hit than what plus 107 odds actually means when converted to a percentage. PrizePicks got preseason NFL. Let's go. The board's up. The board is up, baby. We got lines for Lines for QBs only. That's hilarious. Only QBs. But hey, there's something there, baby. There is something there. I wonder if Underdog's got lines. Ooh, Colin Ray under 16. Can't do much with it right now. Can't do much with it right now. You know what? Let's check Novig. Let's check ProfitX. See what we got on these apps. Don't want to force anything too much here. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Can we ride ya? Over 7.5 rebounds, yeah. All right, over 7.5 rebounds. Let's check the liquidity here. So a decent amount of liquidity, not too much. We'll go ahead and play it over 7.5 for a few bucks there on Novig. We're getting it plus 101. The market has it average odds of minus 130. Very heavily favored to go over 7.5 rebounds is what the sports books are telling us. We have a FanDuel line minus 154 for Brianna Jones. Over 6.5 rebounds. We're getting it minus 116. Not a ton of liquidity. We'll take it. We got Jason Alexander, under 5.5 hits. Under 5.5 hits. Minus 104. Bang. Ezekiel Duran over hits. Over hits, minus 110. Market has it average odds of minus 140. Max Fried under 18.5 pitching outs. Like that line a lot. Bang. Do I think Logan Evans can go 5? He doesn't have a line on here. Probably won't have a line here either. I mean, can he? Sure. Not seeing a line on any of these books. You need to compare against other sports books, Ricky. Appreciate that breakdown, bro. Yeah, I got you. Joe Boyle over 3.5 hits allowed. Maybe you're asking for, Josh. I'm not sure what you're asking for there. I'm assuming you're not taking a batter named Joe Boyle for over 3.5 hits. Anyways, here on OddsJam, you have multiple different major sports books we can look at to find plus EV plays. So these, instead of DFS apps like we're looking at on Daily Grind Fantasy, we're looking at major sports books. We have a bunch on Bet365. Over walks for Bailey Falter, Logan Evans. Under walks, you're plus 150 here for Logan Evans when he is actually plus 135 across major books. Vinny Pasquantino over player runs plus 140. Soroka under 4.5 hits allowed. Once again, you're getting plus 120 here, which is really good compared to the market. You got Fernando Tatis over runs plus 110 against the Mets right now on Hard Rock. The only book offering you plus money. Look, that's amazing. That's amazing value on Hard Rock. Plus 110. Bo Bichette, here we go. FanDuel over 1.5 hits. Plus 145. Market's got this sitting plus 125. If you have Bet Rivers, even better. You can get it at plus 150. A bunch of Bet365 plays. If anybody does have Bet365, let me know. I'll stop a little bit more on those. Over 6th inning runs. Plus 102 on FanDuel. plus 102 on FanDuel as well, both in the Guardians and Yankees games. 6th inning over runs, total runs. Which, it's off from the market, which is why you can already get this in without knowing how the game is going. As long as that's off and you're getting the best odds in the market, that's what you should be doing. Tyler Glass now under 2.5 earned runs against the Reds at minus 125. Adames under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. So a ton of plus EV bets here on OddsJam. If you guys are looking to get access to OddsJam, you have access to a bunch of sports books. You can use code DUSTIN35. You'll get 35% off your very first month. But of course, when you use that code, you'll first get a 7-day free trial over there on OddsJam, and then you will get 35% off your very first month. And if you have access to a bunch of sports books, you can click off all the ones you have here in the settings. There's a bunch of different sports books to choose from. It'll find arbitrage opportunities between those sports books that you do have. For instance, let's find one and break it down. Here we go. Bet365 and DraftKings. If you have both of these books right now, you would be able to get in the Atlanta Braves over 8.5 team total hits at plus 115 on Bet365. You'd put down $490. You'd take Atlanta Braves under 8.5 team total hits at plus 110 on DraftKings. You put down $500. So you are covering both sides of this bet. This is arbitrage betting. You're hedging your bet essentially, right? You're taking the over and the under. You have all outcomes covered. No matter if the Braves go over 8.5 total hits or under 8.5 total hits, you are going to walk away with $60 in risk-free profit. It doesn't matter what happens in this game. As long as you lock it in at these odds and these dollar amounts, this is what you're going to be winning, right? Because you are risking a total amount of $990, right? But your outcome, your payout, no matter what happens, is going to be above $990. That's where your risk-free profit comes in, right? If the over happens, you win $1,053.50 total, right? And that means you would win $63.50. If the under happens, right, you'd win $1,050, and you'd walk away with $60 in risk-free profit. Literally, can't lose as long as you lock it in at those odds and on those sites and for that dollar amount. And you can scale your bet size accordingly. If you only have $100 max to put on one side, then you could just come over here and put your bet size to $100, right? You just kind of have to adjust it to your bankroll and the amount of money that you're able to get down on these different sports books. For instance, I put $100. You'd put $100 on each side, and you could walk away with $10 to $15 in risk-free profit. So this can, scale differently depending on how much money you have in your bankroll. Obviously, the more money you can get down in risk-free profit, the better. This is a profitable betting strategy known as arbitrage betting that you can do using OddsJam. If you guys want more information about that or learn more about it, I have videos on Daily Grind Fantasy's YouTube channel you guys can check out. But if you guys have not already got access or have a subscription to Daily Grind Fantasy, I highly suggest it. Daily Grind Fantasy, use code DUSTINSTREAM, and that will get you guys 25% off your very first month. And look at this. There's actually maybe a play we can get off here on Underdog. We have Mookie Betts under 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Logan Allen under 5.5 hits allowed. Jordan Beck, I don't think we've played Beck yet. Under 1.5 hits, runs, never mind. That's positively correlated, which it won't let us do. Polanco. Where's Polanco? Jorge Polanco. Over. Profar. Erickson Profar over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Reiner over 16.5 points, rebounds. Multiplier changed for Mookie Betts. That sucks and is annoying. Still might be able to get something off here. Creighton over 27.5. we need one more. Colt Keith over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. It's going to be a 25x. Got to move to get this off, but let's go. I'm sharing this link in the chat for you guys. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm going as fast as I can. Bang, 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 bang. All right. That's linked in the chat right there. Underdog slip for you. So we got off a couple underdog slips, a couple better slips. We love to see it. A couple no vig plays. We got a Fliff parlay. We got off a Fliff parlay. Appreciate the follow there, Floyd boys. Oh, I forgot to mention. All right, I should have mentioned this maybe a little bit earlier. But for those of you that are in here, I will be going live later this afternoon. Probably around 2:30, 3 o'clock, maybe closer to 4. I don't know. Just anywhere between 2 and 4 probably. I'll be going live this afternoon on Sports by Dustin here on Twitch and the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel. I will be running a marbles race. I will be running a marbles race for a giveaway where first, second, and third all get 1 month free Daily Grind Fantasy. Maybe I'll do... I don't know what I'm going to set it yet, but maybe the first place is 1 month free of the AI slip generator and the fantasy bundle. And then the next two get both fantasy bundle, or second place gets AI slip generator and third place gets fantasy bundle free. We'll do a 1 month giveaway, first, second, and third for the big marbles race this afternoon in the live stream. So make sure you guys are following on Twitch. Make sure you guys have notifications turned on Twitter. That is the best place to have my notifications on, is on Twitter. That way you guys get notified every time I go live or post a play, right? If I post a slip, you'll get notified. If I tweet out that I'm live, you'll get notified. It's the #1 place to have my notifications on, I promise you. So click the little bell button, turn on my notifications. That way you guys get notified when I do anything. That way you can't miss it. Highly suggest that. But yeah, I will be live again this afternoon for a live stream, giving out more plays. We'll take care of all the different promos, Taco Tuesday, all the better promos, and we'll do a giveaway marbles race. Be here or be square. But that is going to be it for the afternoon, or for the morning live stream. I appreciate anybody that ever, comes in contact with my content, watches, likes, subscribes. Yeah, really anything. I do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Hopefully you guys enjoy the live streams. Hopefully we bang out some of the slips from the morning live stream, and then we bang out even more in the afternoon live stream. So see you guys later this afternoon. Love you. Peace.